The Lakers just destroyed the Miami Heat in Game 1. And if you watched my previous video on the Game 1 prediction and you disagreed with what I said, I can basically say that I told you so. I specifically said that I believe in Game 1, the Lakers will win, and also win not just by a little bit, and it will come down to a buzzer beater. The Lakers would win big and by a lot. And after watching Game 1, so many storylines have been created and my mind has changed on so many levels. The final score of Game 1 was 116-98. The Heat went on a little run in the fourth quarter, but still it wasn't enough to beat the Los Angeles Lakers. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about Game 2 and what we should expect out of that. So if you love the NBA and love to make predictions, this video is perfect for you. But quickly, before I get into the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and love basketball, welcome to Easy Buckets. My name is Soom and I make basketball videos every single day. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and click this button right here, the post notification bell, to not miss any of my upcoming videos. Every single game in the NBA Finals, I'll be making a prediction video, whether it's for Game 3, Game 4, Game 5, so make sure you guys don't miss any of those videos. But without wasting any more time, we're going to be talking about Game 2 and what this game holds for us. So without further ado, let's get it, let's go. I'll be completely honest with you guys, Game 1 was kind of a roller coaster ride. If you're a big Laker fan, then this game was perfect for you. It was what you wanted to see. You wanted to see all players of the Lakers, be in full effect. All of their role players were impactful. Anthony Davis had a monster game of 34 points, and LeBron James almost had a triple-double. This was a perfect game for the Los Angeles Lakers. But if you're a big Miami Heat fan, this game was kind of horrible for you. And the big reason to that was because of this one word, which is injuries. At the beginning of the game, the Miami Heat were actually leading by as much as 15 points, and Laker fans were definitely worried. Jay Crowder just started playing basketball at another level, scoring 3 threes in the first quarter, and Jimmy Butler had some nice mid-range jumpers and some layups at the rim. Basically, at the beginning, the Heat looked good. They looked like they were in pace to possibly make a close game, have a close game against the favorites to win the NBA championship, but they just fell apart. In this game, injuries just killed them, and it literally just ruined their mentality and momentum. They lost Goran Dragic to a foot injury, and literally as I make this video, they're unaware of how severe it is and possibly an injury that will make him miss the entire series. We don't know exactly yet if he'll miss the entire series, but one thing's for sure, I don't think he'll be playing in Game 2, and the Heat definitely lost a big piece in their starting point guard. Bam Adebayo left the game with a big shoulder sprain. We all know how important Bam Adebayo is to this team, and if they don't have Bam, they're gonna have a lot of problems when it comes to defensive systems and also playmaking ability on the offensive end. Jimmy Butler as well got hit with an ankle injury. If you watch it, I don't want to put it on the screen for you guys because it kind of hurts to watch, but Jimmy got hit with an ankle injury. But good news for Jimmy Butler, he still played, closed out the game, and so far we've gotten no reports of his ankle injury being any severe or sprained or anything, so Jimmy looks good. But the fact that the Heat got 3 of their best players to get hit with the injury in Game 1, especially the game that's supposed to set the tone for the series, it definitely got in their heads, and you can tell how in the second half, the Lakers went on a 75-34 run. But just to keep it real with you guys, I'm just reading this report right now on my phone that Goran Dragic has suffered a plantar tear on his left foot. Oh my god, Goran Dragic is missing the rest of this series, and that's a big loss for the Miami Heat. Kendrick Nunn had a pretty good run in the second half when he got PT when Goran went down, so we actually might see Kendrick Nunn in the starting lineup or Tyler Hero, but the point is Kendrick Nunn will definitely get some primetime minutes now. But hopefully Bam Adebayo is good and healthy and he can return to this series and be impactful for the team. But as I mentioned earlier, if the Heat want to win this series, I want to see way more from Jimmy Butler, being vocal on offense, being vocal on defense. He had a great game today, had about 23 points, shot 8 for 13, but he just needs to be better. He needs to be godly. The Lakers are definitely a very tough opponent, and the Heat, I believe they do have a small chance of winning it, and that's going to take a lot of effort and a lot of, working hard to do. On the Lakers' perspective, they were amazing in Game 1. We all know how LeBron and AD has stepped up into that role on winning the NBA Finals and closing out this NBA season. At the beginning of the game, they looked kind of rusty, you know, they weren't making shots, but Kentavious Caldwell-Pope literally stepped up, had like 8 points in 2 minutes, was literally a spark plug for the Lakers, and that's why I believe the Lakers just have a better, you know, when it comes to having players to build their momentum, a role player stepping up and being the next guy. If one player does it, it literally boosts the whole team, and with that, I just still believe the Lakers are winning it all. But when talking about Game 2 specifically, I do believe the Lakers will also win Game 2. I believe they'll build up this momentum as they had in Game 1, and without Goran Dragic and possibly Bam might be missing Game 2, the Heat will have to do a lot of adjustments, and I just don't think they're ready to win Game 2. The Lakers will take Game 2, and that is my prediction. When it comes to rooting for the underdogs, I am big on that. I always root for the teams that people don't really root for. But in this case scenario, I don't think the Heat have what it takes to beat the Lakers. The Lakers are taking Game 2. What do you guys think about that? What's most important to me is I want to know your opinions. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And let's start a conversation. I want to know what you guys think. A lot of people in my comment section in my previous prediction videos have said the Heat will win in Game 6 or in Game 7. And you know what? I want to see those people actually comment again if you still believe that. But yeah, guys, this wraps up my video today on the Game 2 prediction of the 2020 NBA Finals. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time in my Game 3 prediction video on Easy Buckets. Woo!
I got it.